like 21, it's a knife. Bust a left, I got drunk and took a right. I'm so high, you fuck with me, I'll take your life. And then take your life, bring you back to fuck her twice. Ay. I'm in the cut, oh yeah, she wanna fuck, oh yeah, that little bitch cutthroat, yeah, she give me deep throat, yeah, stitch like low, combination no cheat code, yeah, I got the G code, gun gon' sing on glee, mo, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast episode. Today's podcast episode I kind of came up with randomly, kind of like last minute, because I thought it would be a good topic, and also I don't know, I have my own little story, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like no matter what in life, we always deal with, like, judgmental ass people, but I have a good ass fucking example, at least, for this shit, and I'm trying to make sure I'm, like, settled with the camera, and I'm not, like, half my face, but, pretty much, I do Uber and shit on the side, because, again, like, a normal 9-to-5 job, we all know, can't support just one person, and, like, probably supports, like, a quarter of a person. A lot of jobs kind of pay like dog shit unless you kind of get yourself a really good, setup going. So I do Uber on the side, and it's not that bad. I can make like $500 a week, which is pretty good, because say at my job that I work, every 2 weeks I get about $600 to $800. So pretty much I kind of feel like I'm wasting my time just having this fucking job, and I should probably just do Uber full time. But it just kind of, having a job is a bit more reliable and stable than having Uber, because some weeks you only make like $300, and at least I'm guaranteed a decent paycheck every time with my current job. But besides that, pretty much I was doing Uber and shit, and normally when I do Uber I never really have any issues. Everyone's pretty cool with me, and pretty much this lady, it was weird, she wasn't even, like, she didn't even work there, she had her food and everything. Like, you think she'd be pretty fucking happy, mind her own fucking business, but God no, miserable people usually don't. But pretty much, I walk in, and I have exercise shorts on, and then I have my sweats on, but the knot got kind of stuck, so it still fits around my waist, but it sags a little. So, I walk in to get my order, try and keep my pants up and shit, not sag them too much. And this lady's like, just talk shit hella, like, when I'm walking by, she's just like, I never understood why people sag their pants, and all this shit, and kept talking shit, and it wasn't like she was being quiet about it, she was being hella loud about it. Everyone in the restaurant was pretty much looking at this bitch being like, what the fuck is wrong with you, type shit. And pretty much, her husband kind of started getting, giving all the look of, like, bitch, shut the fuck up before you get my ass kicked, because I'm kind of looking at him, everyone in the restaurant's kind of looking at them, and pretty much, I didn't say anything, because I was like, I don't want to swoop down to those shitty level, and also, I just want to get this Uber Eats order, and just go make my money. That's what I'm here for. And pretty much, he's just like, oh yeah, he's just not normal or some shit like that. And I would just thought in my head, I'm like, if the normal thing is to pull fat bitches and take those fat asses to fucking Jack in the Box for a date, I don't want to be fucking normal then, If that's the normal shit to do, I don't want to do it, The bitch legit could barely fit in the chair, like when people are so fat, their ass legit like spreads outside of the chair. That's dead asshole. I'm like, bitch, I could have ended your fucking ego, but I didn't, because I have self-control. But that kind of ties into what we're talking today. And judgment is needed in life to keep us alive, if that's judging people we have around us, or the food we eat, like if we're surviving on an island, we need to be able to judge which berries are safe to eat and which ones will fucking kill us or give us the shits. We need to have judgment of, hey, should we go in that cave? Or should we maybe just find a different way around, or whatever. Judgment is a good thing, but can easily be used wrong, like in the wrong way, and become something like toxic and bad that we see usually a lot, and that leads to people just thinking judgment and judging things is instantly the worst thing ever to do. It's not bad to judge things, it's just how you judge them and why you judge them. I would say. Examples of judgment being used wrong, I feel like are pretty easy to kind of dissect and analyze and see, but judgment, like judging someone off how they dress or look, that's just pretty fucking stupid and basic as fuck. You have no control over what they wear, like, number one. And then, like, when that comes to it, it's just like they're gonna wear what they want. Like, even with what you're saying, it's probably not gonna change what they're wearing. Or, like, they probably won't change their style or whatever. You're just blowing fucking shit in the wind. Your thoughts about someone's style or looks do not matter either. Like, again, you're not saving the world by being like, oh, pull up your pants or some shit when someone's sagging a little. You're not doing anyone justice. You're just really making the situation more awkward and more fucking weird, and it's just fucking stupid. You most, oh fuck, my notes fucking suck sometimes. Most of the time, people that all like trying to be on the shit. They'll try and be all judgmental, like hella, and like, oh, I'm just trying to help people. I'm just trying to make society a better place. Like, people shouldn't sag their pants, so people shouldn't get tattoos, yada yada. You're not a badass. You're not helpful. You're just an asshole. It's just stupid as fuck. Like, if someone's sagging their pants a little, don't like be like, oh, pull up your pants when they walk by you. You just sound like a fucking weirdo. You sound like a weirdo. You're not my mom. You're not my dad. You're not my grandma. Why the fuck are you talking to me, you dumb bitch? That's kind of what I thought when I was in that Jack in the Box. Like, you can't think, about it too much, but, don't let, like, what people say get to you. Again, the person probably, like, again, like I said, won't change, like, the attitude or whatever. They're always gonna be an asshole, and you're not gonna change your style because of an asshole. You're just gonna keep your style and shit, so nothing's gonna change. And number one, that person talking shit and all of that is probably miserable and probably pissed about something you have now or have had in the past, and they'll try and drag you down because of it. Don't let that shit happen. Again, sometimes it's a little different. Like, sometimes someone might talk shit and then another person will talk shit, try and defend themselves. But most situations where someone's talking shit or the person starting that's usually why. Judgment, like I said, can help us, like, survive, like, with survival, like, picking out people, picking out food. But judgment has created things such as, like, racism, in a sense. Like, judgment is one of the key things to racism, and that's kind of a whole nother topic. But again, like, judgment is one key factor of racism. And again, like, I'm not saying, oh, judgment is this terrible thing, like, we gotta abolish it, we gotta get rid of it. But those extreme levels of judgment, and then those low and normal levels of judgment, where it's like, oh, that guy's tweaking the fuck out, he's probably on drugs, so I should probably walk around him or maybe take another street, That's normal judgment. But judgment of, oh, that guy's black and sagging his pants, he's probably in a gang, that's dumbass shit. Because that guy's probably just sagging a little because it's the most comfortable. Or he might be old pants and he lost a little string to tie him or whatever the fuck. You never fucking know, He might not even want to be sagging his fucking pants in that moment. But I feel like there's different levels to this shit. I guess this is like a basic ass level to explain it. Each level, I guess. Level 1, it's kind of like a good level. You don't really like judge people off looks but like off their actions. And you kind of like, just want to care for yourself and for others in society. Your judgment isn't really just based off of, oh, that person's bad if they have tattoos, blah, blah, blah. You just kind of want to look out for everyone type shit, and just have the best outcome for everyone. You're not trying to shit on anyone's day. You're not trying to have anyone shit on your day. Level 2, you aren't terribly judgmental, but you do fall for some stereotypes. And I feel like kind of a lot of people, like, it's kind of like common. I would say level 1 is kind of like a very kind of rail level, not too rail, they're all like nice, genuine people out there. But I feel like most people kind of fall in like the level 2 shit. Well, you aren't terribly judgmental, you're open with a lot of people, but you do fall for some stereotypes. If that's because, oh, one stereotype was true one time, or just because blah 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 said it, or whatever the fuck, you know? And you're watching out for yourself, but a bit selfish when it comes to it. You think you're all the best, you think you're the hot shit. You don't, like, you just kind of move in just a selfish way. And you want the best outcome for you and adults, but if the outcome's gonna kind of sacrifice your outcome, you're gonna kind of fuck people a little bit. Like, I feel like that's kind of how people operate. They want the best outcome for themselves, but if that means they kind of have to sacrifice their outcome for adults, I feel like a lot of people nowadays don't really tend to fall for that. They'll just like, nah, fuck the rest. You know, I already have my good outcome, fuck them. But there are some people that are kind of torn a leaf and they're like, yeah, I could share a piece of my pie or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying you always have to, but sometimes it's a good thing to do. Level 3 is the person seems lost, as if they live in their own world. Pretty much, usually people above the age of 50 or 40 or 60. I don't know, not all of them, but some of them. They think that they're the shit, but the only thing that they are is fat ass shit. I forgot I wrote that in the notes. That's kind of good. They usually don't know when to shut up, and they usually don't know what they're talking about. You could see like the points falling in front of them as the conversation's going. They'll try to argue some point that's not even true, and you could legit see them try and defend a fucking hill that has already been fucking decimated. But pretty much how to deal with judgmental people. Don't swoop down to the level. A lot of people talking shit, like I kind of said, are usually jealous. So don't let their judgment fuck with you. Keep doing what you're doing, because obviously you're doing some good ass shit. If that means motherfuckers have to talk shit about it, you know, that means you're actually doing something. You're actually going out doing something with your life. If fuckers have to try to talk shit and try to drag you down from it, so don't let them drag you down. Just keep pushing that shit. Do not respond or cause conflicts unless you have to. You know, like if the person's talking shit and you walk past them and that's done and they'll just keep going with your day. But if they try getting your face or they grab you or whatever, then yeah, you gotta put down some fucking fury on their ass. But besides that, I would say don't try increase the level of the tension in the moment. Try decrease it if that means you have to remove yourself or whatever you gotta do. The more I kind of feel like the pretty much like I said, kind of do not let the what they say affect you. Usually what they're saying is just bullshit anyways. The more judgmental the person is, the more miserable they are usually. If they are miserable, why have them make you miserable and make them have you go down to their level? Like, you're happy, don't let them fuck up your happiness. Judgment can be a good thing. It can help us avoid bad situations, but it can go but if you do go too far with it, it can become toxic. So just always be aware when you judge things. Like, I'm not saying you gotta be 100% like, oh, like, think about it, but like, think, okay, is my judgment like 100% kind of like okay, you know? Like, is it kind of like stereotypical, or is it kind of like dumb judgment, or is it kind of like, you know, good judgment? You know, kind of try to stick to more of that like survival mindset of judgment than really, oh, that guy's sagging his pants, he must be up to bad news, or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I've just been really busy, if that's with work or doing Uber. I'm just trying to make money out here in California. So subscribe. See you guys all in the next video. Thank you guys for 240 subscribers. We're close to 250. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.
I ain't with the drama. You can be my llama. Riding with 300 ballers. Bitches, Sosa, I swear I